So it's been a while. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Christian. You guys probably haven't heard this in a while, but I'm back again with some more gaming. This time, instead of Clash Royale, I'm playing this new game called Cats. You can easily play this, just download it. It's free, and yeah, I kinda grew out of Clash Royale. I just didn't find it as amusing as I once did, but anyways. So now I want to start this video out with some extremely old stories, but of course I can't. It's not that I can't. No, I didn't mean to say that. I meant, look, I'm bad at this, okay? I haven't done YouTube in a while. Okay, so right now, I'm basically a noob again. So, right now, I've just been going through a lot. I'm so busy and everything. I had to do this musical. I just finished getting it all done with, so, yeah. So, what I want to talk about today is kindergarten. We've all been through it, I hope. And the best thing right now is that I'm finally able to talk about it with you guys. I'm finally able to get back to what I love most, YouTube. So yeah. So what I'm gonna start with right now is basically the start of kindergarten. So in the beginning of kindergarten, I had this thing called two-way immersion, right? It's basically where I do two languages, right? And so as soon as I enter the classroom, I already know it's gonna be a bad year. 'Cause guess what? My Spanish teacher was already like on my tail, like, you know, I could already tell she hated me. So basically I walk in and immediately she gives me the death stare. So that's how I know I'm already screwed. Oh wow, I actually got a 6% bonus. Anyways, so I sit down next to this kid, and his name is Christopher, right? And I sit down to this other kid, his name is Joel. Joel and I end up being best friends, and we still are today. It's just that we don't talk that much ever since the musical. Then I sit next to this girl, Bella, who I guess you guys may know in my crushes video if you're like a hardcore fan, and you've seen that video. So of course I'm destined for greatness, but I was not destined for greatness in this battle. But anyways, I was destined for greatness the moment I walked in there, and I hope you guys know that was sarcastic. So I really shouldn't have put that there, shouldn't I? Let me take that out of there. Anyways, the first thing we say to each other is hi, and we didn't talk to each other for like the rest of the day. Bella and I interacted a bit. However, Joel and I interacted a crap ton. We got to the point where the teacher actually had to move us, right? But we didn't care. Maybe I should take that off, and instead of that, I should put... But anyways, so like the only like special interaction I remember making with Bella is that one time we were just playing this one game and she cheated, so we were arguing with her, and it got to the point where like she started crying. So, and she actually told on me, so I'm like, what the heck? But it didn't matter at that point, because I knew I was right and I knew she was wrong. So, yeah. Anyways, she and I really hated each other, but we actually had a different moment now that I remember. One time, she and I were talking once, and I don't know if she remembers this, but she was like, Christian, and then she handed me this paper like, will you be my boyfriend? And I'm like, what? Like, I don't know what to say, bro. I was in kindergarten, right? And she was somewhat cute, but it's just that, I'm sorry, I just couldn't. I just couldn't. I was too pure-hearted. I was basically a priest. I'm not that pure-hearted soul I once was. Anyways, that's the most, that's the memory I remember with her the most. So, Hole and I just end up talking to each other, and even though I was kind of a loser, I had a sort of girlfriend. Her name was Kayla, and you may know her from my crushes video, because remember how I told you guys how she liked my best friend, Joel? I knew it wasn't his fault. Besides, I should have known that I shouldn't trust anyone. But hey, I trusted her, so I guess it's my fault. Anyways, I had a sort of big amount of friends in kinder, but one thing I remember was my teacher giving me, like, in Valentine's Day, I remember my teacher, I gave her oh shoot, I guess you guys can invade my personal life then. Okay then, so basically, I gave her a present, right? And guess what? Guess what she did? I want you guys to guess what she did. She hugged me, then she gave me a kiss, and I was like, whoa, 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 what are you doing? But I didn't actually say that. I thought of it. So, if that part didn't scar me enough, there was this one girl in pre-K named Kristen, right? And I figured out she liked me. And I'm not saying that she was ugly, but she just wasn't my type. I couldn't say that like any teenage girl. I couldn't express that more than any teenage girl, but she just wasn't my type, right? Anyways, I just didn't find her to be very attractive. So but she and I ended up becoming real good friends, to the point where, like, you know my friend Edgar, right? I'm pretty sure I've talked about him, but if I haven't, he is a really good friend of mine, and yeah. So he and I were, he and I were like talking things over, and I figured out that he liked Kristen, so I was like, yes. So like, I'm just thinking hallelujah, because, well, if Kristen ends up liking Edgar, then I won't feel guilty if I say no to her on Valentine's Day or something, if she ever asks me. But that's in first grade. That's in first grade, not kinder. Anyways, one of the best memories I had was always talking to Kayla for for recess, right? I remember always talking to her and everything until I found out she liked my friend in 5th grade, but hey, who cares? At this point, I really don't. Not anymore. But yeah. I'm sorry if this video sucks. I became a noob at recording. I really hope that you guys can forgive me for this awful video, and goodbye now. I'll talk about Kinder more later, and yeah.